game. And a smile on his face. How did you feel about when you saw
serious man in the middle? And Honorat, two big-time players in terms of goal.
In fact, several of them in the starting lineup. It's Pereira and at the Parc des Princes as
obviously in midfield, Herrera, Verratti, the Dutchman,
and Abdou Diallo, who just last year switched. And the ball is rolling. Not as though there's any other type. Ball laid forward.
Sure, that's part of your scouting.
Di Maria pushing it into the middle. Maria pulls it back out. Mbappe snatched.
Marquinhos again coming late. Try to get out of there and let Icardi attack that first in the last game as well. Phil, he gets himself in great position with 23-year-old.
Pierre Gabriel slotted in across. Good with his feet, especially in comparison to Keylor Navas. Long, although more stay at home. Ball for Di Maria. Trying a lot more freedom than he had been getting. Through ball, open midfield for Breст.
And give you something.
Into the 18, met but can't turn it towards frame.
Yeah, it's
knocked home. There's in Kimpembe, and this one probably
Kimpembe does well enough to get his leg up high that he needs to.
Has been a little wanting. Goal is through ball, slips through, trickles down.
Through ball that catches Kimpembe. Una has a great opportunity first in the cross. Wise now, Phil. We've seen a situation
down to ground level, but he did. Flipped up and tapped.
He doesn't start because they're one of the leading goal scorers.
Cardona.
Yeah, Cardona's just, although he's...
As Donnarumma plays his line, pulled down again. Looking both ways, Verratti, Ronaldo, back post.
On the year, you look at Di Maria at 3-3, 3 goals and 3 assists.
Edge of the 6. They kept it at 1. Through ball into the area, Di Maria back. Trying to get a little tricky with it here.
And there comes Mbappe, but Bissot, not a...
Kept in play. Nice cut back by Pierre Gabriel. Slotted in, but
there's the architect, former Nantes and Montbello kind of block.
Maria, 2 of those in the cup. Putting the dam back together. Long, sweeping it across. Favre. Driven across, the cross. Hair back. Care looks, brings it back. Although even better as it's one back outside. Drifted across Magnier.
Positioning.
Inside. Mbappe. Ronaldo.
Pointer. Mbappe goes shoelaces. Good technique. Engler offense. Zen, let's drop it. Tight combination play. Good movement without the ball. And then
later. Di Maria again. Looking. Bodies in box in the blue, but
in that area. But just gets underneath. This is Gio trying to curl the ball.
At the top of the box, Icardi goes tumbling in for
the ball, Phil. I don't think it's a
Ronaldo. Mbappe!
Mbappe now 9 goals, 9 assists for the year. Shielding his goalkeeper, who's just completely goalkeeper. Good execution. Finds Mbappe, and you know what? He says, I'm going shoelaces. I'm getting out at 10. Mbappe curls and goes far post. Technical. Yeah, you should be happy.
But if there are complications, we've seen that with Bayern Munich. Herrera. Mbappe. Oh, and it through back post. And denied on the doorstep. Icardi, but deflected. Icardi jumping up. Oh, yeah. That's not really considered a Mbappe drives right at the heart of the defense. Brestois looking for an equalizer. Circle Verratti. Harassed on a stat sheet, but it forced a ball back for Pierre.
By Pierre Gabriel. There's some
Maria tackle from behind. And this is where he should shine. But denied.
Steps on Chardonnay, who really loses possession of this ball right here, Phil.
The battling Brest. 1-0 at the half. The whistle from Lesage. Nice tucked around, driving in, outside of the...
Finds the outside. Poke, actually. Brilliant toe combination play. Di Maria finding Verratti on the overlap.
In for Icardi. Actually, that's the Durand out. It will swing in towards Donnarumma, but it's on his right foot. Drives in, drops it to the
Takes two players far post. Di Maria's head is up, knows the run.
Sweet. An early ball in.
Out, and with Hakimi coming back, as much as Kerr scored, this is what Mendes has to give this team. Brilliant nutmeg. Great ball in. And even Kerr and Mendes have the green light all the time.
Oh,
that's a reckless tackle. Comes and he's such a hard tackler. And yeah, in real time it looked.
Another in-swinger, and that's kind of how it's done by Red. Ball for the Argentine, trying to turn it, taking off Magnetti.
And that's his 130th yellow card.
Of course, now 5, or I make that 4 cards against people. Saw that in the first half from Herrera. His sister, you might have heard of.
But still. Catching up, even if you're not stationary. Totally caught by Mbappe. If you're stationary.
Trying to put the wine back in the bottle.
Yeah.
Looking in the middle. Good chance to the goal.
Over and over again, putting players on power. Look at the left arm as well. They're both tucking, but.
Lifted back in for Meunier. The 6'3" giant. Almost.
I'm not so sure if the right side of it, out of a 3.
Ramos is getting loosened up. Michoud and company, the youngsters, is by Kimpembe. Di Maria trying to.
Late enough due to injuries. You got a red card. They said, you know.
It's Pereira looking for a gap, takes it tight.
As a substitute, still has a little bit more power. Powerful running that Danilo that initially I thought would have.
For a handball into the middle, Marquinhos.
And Marquinhos open as well, jumping at the big ball. Tight, Phil. That's Marquinhos off the line by.
Icardi lets it run. Mbappe.
Icardi lets that one run and gets himself.
Screaming for care, tipped up.
Chardonnay as well. That makes it such a.
Passes off to Pereira. Has a go. Hardy wants it. 3 men with Mbappe.
The turning around, walking away from Mbappe. Interesting too, the reactions.
Simons.